Hello students, today we will study one of the new method to find out the square root. This is the method that is square root by the division method. This is the topic of standard 8 chapter number 6 squares and square roots. So till now we have studied about the two methods to find out the square root. That first one is to find out the square root by the repeated subtraction. Then another method is to find out the square root by the prime factorization method. Now this is the third method. See, this method is new for you, but let us understand how we can find out the square root by the division method. Before we start this method, first of all we have to clear about how many numbers we get in the square root of the given number. Like this is a perfect square number 225. Then if we find out the square root, how many digits we get? We get the 2 digit. This is also a perfect square number 1024. And when we find out the square root, we get the 32. Again see, 32 is what? 32 is a 2 digit number. So in this perfect square, if there are 3 digits or 4 digits, whenever we find the square root, we get the 2 digit. Now see one more example, 81. 81, if we find out the square root of the 81, we get the 9. So here in the perfect square number there are 2 digits, but in the square root we get the 1 digit. So one kind of pattern we can find here is that whenever there are 3 or 4 digit numbers, perfect square numbers, we get the 2 digit in the square root. Whenever we have 2 digit perfect square number, we get the 1 digit number in its square root. So here we can see that, here we can conclude that here we have to make a pair, like from the right hand side we have to make the pair of the 2 digits, like 2 and 5, right? But here now only 1 digit will remain. So put a bar on that single digit. How many bars we are getting here? 2 bars. This and this. 2 bars means the number of the digit we get in the square root is also 2. See, this thing is applicable here also. Put the 2 bar from the left hand side. So 2 and 4 are the rightmost digits. Sorry, right from right side we have to put the bar. So rightmost 2 digits are 1 and 2. And again 2 digits are remain, that is 1 and 0. So how many bars we are putting here? 2 bars. That means the square root of the given number will also have a 2 digit. The same thing we can see here whenever we put the bar on the 81. Right? 2 digits are there only. So we can put only 1 bar. That means the number we get in the square root of the given number is also 1. So now it is clear how many numbers, whatever the digit we have given, we can find out the how many digits we get in the square root of that perfect square number by making this kind of pair, right? But we have to consider only 2 digits. We have to put the bar on the 2 digits and we have to start from the right hand side. Okay? Okay, so let us first of all find out how many digits we get when we apply the square root to this number. Here we have the digit 529. Three digits are there. So we have to put the bar from the right hand side. We can put here 1 bar. 1 digit will remain. Put another bar on the 5. So here we can say that 2 bars we get here. That means this number of the digits in the square root of this number will also 2. Now the division. Here you can see that in this method we have to apply the division. But here whatever the division we apply, that is not actually the division that we are using in the previous standard that we have already studied. This division is something different. So let us understand how we can divide these numbers. So here first of all you have to consider the first digit, right? Here you have to consider the first digit, that is 5. First bar actually. Whatever the digits are there, here only 1 digit is there. So here first of all we have to think about the perfect square number which is greater than which is less than or equal to this number. So here the number is 5. Let us think about the 1. 1 square is 1. It is less than 5. 2 square is 4. It is also less than 5. Now 3 square. 3 square is 9. But it is greater than 5. So we have to take the 2 here. We have to divide with the 2 in this way. 2 2s are 4. Right? Now 5 minus 4 is 1. So here we have to divide in this way. Right? Okay. Now division is not possible. So what is the next step? The next step, we have to take this the whole pair 29 to here with 1. So the new digit we get is 129, and one of the quotient we get is digit 2. Okay, so in simple division what we are doing, actually we take only one digit, but here we have to take the pair of the digits. Okay, now what the next step is, we have to double whatever the digit in the quotient, make it double. So 2, we have to multiply it with the 2. So 2 2s are 4. So here we have to put 4. Now what will be the next quotient? That is the next step. So you have to think that here we have to put one digit, that same digit we have to put here, so that the multiplication of these two digit and one digit will become either equal to 129 or less than the 129. Okay, so let us first of all, we can say, we can take here 42 into 2. What will happen if we take 2 here and 2 here? See, we get 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. See, this digit 84 is less than 129. Okay, let us consider one more number, 4 3. So we have to multiply with the same digit. 3 3s are 9 and 4 3s are 12. See, we get the same digit, right? So in both this place we have to put 3. So 43 3s are 129, and what is the remainder we get here is 0, because 129 minus 129 is equal to 0. Whenever we get the remainder 0, that means whatever the digit we get at the quotient, total digit 23, will be the square root of this 529. So here we can write down that under root 529 is equals to 23. Right? Understand? Okay. Now let us take one more example to more clear. Okay? To be more clear. Now here we have taken the 4-digit number, and we know that if there are 4-digit numbers 5, 7, 7, 6, we can make the pair of this 2-digit 7, 6. Again we can make the pair of 2-digit 5 and 7. So how many digits we get in the square root of this number? 2, because the number of bar is also 2. Okay, now let us think about this first quotient, first number that we have to put here. Now 57. So the square of 6 is 36. 6 6 are 36. Okay, this number is greater. Okay, 7. 7 sevens are 49. Again 49 is less than 57. 8. 8 8s are 64. See, this number is now greater than the 57. So we have to take here 7. 7 sevens are 49. Okay, so what will happen now? When we subtract this 2 digit, we get the 1. Sorry, what we get here is 57 minus 49, that is equals to 8. Now whatever here the second pair, we have to take this pair downside. So we get the new digit 876. Now what will be the next step? We have to double this digit. So the double of this digit is 7 2s are 40. So we have to put here 1 4 40. Here remember one thing, you do not have to put here the square of the 7, right? you have to make the double whatever the digit we have in the quotient. Remember this thing, we do not have to make the square of this number. The square of 7 is 49, but we do not have to put here 49. We have to double this digit, that is 14. Now, same thing, one digit we have to put here, the same digit we have to put here. So that the multiplication of both this number will become either 876 or less than the 876. Okay. So now let us multiply this number. 1, let us take a digit 4. Right? So we have 1, 4, 4. So here we have to also put the 4. Now what will happen if we multiply this number? 4 4 is 64. 4 is here. 1 is here. 4 4 is 4 4 is 16. We have to put 6 here. 1 is the carry. 4 4 is 16 plus 1, that is 17. 7 is here. 1 is the carry. 4 1 is 4 plus 1. We get the 576. So see, this digit is not actually near this digit. So we have to increase this digit. So 140, let us take the 6. Okay, you can also think that the last digit is what here? 6. That means when we get the 6, if we multiply the 4 4 is 16. So the unit digit we get here is 6. In the same way, when we multiply 6 with the 6, we get again the unit digit is 6. So let us multiply it with the 6. 6 6 are 36. 6 is here, 3 is the carry. 6 4 are 24, 25, 26, 27. 7 is here, 2 is the carry. 6 1 is 6, 7 8. See, we get this digit that we required, 876. So what digit we have to put here is 6. 146, 76, 876. So when we subtract this two digit, we get the remainder equal to 0. So now we can say that the square root of this digit 5776 is equals to whatever we get as a quotient, that is equals to 76. Okay, so this division is actually something different from whatever the division we are actually using, right? But this is because we want to find out the square root, this method we can use, and this is actually the very easy method. Okay, so you can now find out the square root of the any digit by using this division method. Okay, so this is all about this lecture. Thank you.